welcome to Serenitext. What we're going to do here is step you through the ins and outs and show you the benefits of what Serenitext can do for you. First thing we want to do is sign up, and that's what we'll click on this link up here to sign up. Okay, now we're at the sign up page. First you want to enter your first name, which I will, and then I want to enter my last name and my email address. And re-enter your email address, because your email address will be your login name. Enter a password, and if you have a coupon code, go ahead and enter that, otherwise just hit continue. On this page, we're going to test your wireless device to make sure you can actually receive the text messages to your phone. First thing is we want to enter the mobile number, and if you notice here, we are entering numbers only, and we are not putting any country code in there. Also, you want to pick your wireless provider. In my case, it is Verizon Wireless, so I will pick them. Notice there was quite a few people in that list, or providers in that list, so that we can have quite a few to choose from. Odds are we will have your wireless provider on file for you. But just to make sure you actually receive the messages, we want to go through this test. If your wireless provider is not listed in the list above, you can type your provider in this box right here and click on this Please Research My Provider button. Well, what that will do, it will send us an email and we will research your provider to find out if it is possible to get our system set up so you can receive messages on your wireless device. Or you can just click Send My Messages to My Email Inbox, and they'll be sent, of course, to your email inbox. But because we do have a number and a provider, I will click on Test My Wireless Device right now. Serenitext should have sent you a message containing a verification number that you can enter in this box right here. This message can take up to a minute to receive, so go ahead and just wait for that. And now that we've got it, I've got my verification number, 14301. I will tap that in there and hit continue. If you don't receive your verification number, you can again type your wireless provider in the box below and then hit continue, and we will research it to see if it is possible we can get you set up. But since I did receive a verification number, it means my wireless is working. I will go ahead and hit continue. Now that we know that my cell phone can receive messages from Serenitext, we'll go ahead and continue the sign-up process. I'll enter my address. Just continue filling out the form, pick my country, and also the credit card number. And pick the month and year of the expiration date. Enter my CVC code. Click I agree to the Serenitext service agreement, and if you want to view that service agreement, go ahead and click on the link. It will open up in a new window. And go ahead and click sign up. Now we're looking at the Serenitext account page. The very first thing you'll notice is this little message indicating to you that you don't have any messages in your message list. Since there's no messages in your message list, obviously you're not going to be able to receive any of them. So the very first thing that we will do is go into Edit Message List. I can click on this Add Message link here, or Edit Message List here. Either one will take me to the same place. After I have messages in my list, this message up here will go away. So let's click on Edit Message List. This is where you enter your messages into the Serenitext message list. You can enter whatever you want, anything that you desire. As an example, me and my wife are trying for a long time to have a baby, so on my list I put in things that indicated that we were pregnant. I am a proud father of a newborn baby. Oops, spell that right. And I will click Add Message. And if you notice, it shows up in my message list below. I'm going to put another one in there. We'll say my wife is expecting. And hit Add Message again, and puts it in my list below. If you notice, I can click Edit or Remove, and it will either, of course, edit or remove it from my list. Or I also can click Share, and that will put it in the Serenitext message database for everybody else to choose from. And that is also another feature we have. Choose a message from the Serenitext message database. If I click that link, It will take us to the message database. I can browse through any of these that are in here, and if I like any of them, I will just simply click Add to my list. This one that says anything is possible, I want that in my list, so I'll click Add to my list. If you notice, it grays out and now says already my list because it has successfully been added. I like this other one, Money Falls Like an Avalanche Over Me. I will click that one and add it to my list also. And click the link to go back to my list. Now that we're back to my list, you will notice that the ones I just barely added are now in there. These messages in this list will be sent to you randomly throughout the day, right to your cell phone or email address, whatever your preference was. They will send the entire list in random order, and after that list is completely sent, it will start over from the top and send them again in random order. And now that we're done with that, I will go back and click My Account right here. As a real quick side note, that message about my wife being pregnant, after having that sent to my cell phone for about 2 months, we actually did start out, and now we are also carrying twins. So that's kind of pretty cool, pretty exciting thing for me. And now let's take a look at the message settings. So we'll click on this link down here and go to the message settings. Here is where we had the mobile number and our provider, which we entered earlier during the sign-up process. If I want to change it to my email address, I can by clicking on this radio button, but I want it to go to my cell phone, so I leave it the same. Also, the messages per day. In this list, I pick how many messages I actually want to be sent to my cell phone each day, and I will say 5. Next item up is the start time. Of course, I don't want to receive these throughout the night, wake me up, so I want to make sure that I'm actually out of bed before I receive them, so I'll say 8 a.m. And also the end time, I want them to stop at 9 p.m. to make sure I don't receive any text messages throughout the night, wake me up. Next field to look at is the time zone, and I'm in Mountain Time, so I'll select that. And then you got the message status. Right now it says paused, no messages will be sent. I do want to say running, so they'll be randomly sent. If I want to temporarily disable this, just go ahead and change this back to pause, and it will stop your service from sending you messages until you come back and turn it back on by saying running. And I will click save. As you can see here, it's a quick summary of what my settings are. My cell phone and my provider, how many per day, the time range that I want to receive my messages, and also the status, whether or not it is running or not. Over here in the right column, we have the membership information. As you can see, it tells me to tell what date my membership is going to remain active, and also that it is set for auto-renew. If I click on Don't Renew, let's take us to that link. That's how you're going to cancel your account if you want to stop. If you could, just give us a quick description of why you don't want it, and then click Cancel My Subscription, or actually cancel my membership. I don't want to cancel mine right now, so I'll just go back to my account. If you did cancel your membership, this little note right here will say that it will expire and also list the date that expires. When you do cancel, it will give you the ability to continue to receive your messages up until this date listed here. And of course, under that we have your personal information, and you can edit that if you choose, or change your password. Thank you so much for taking this video tour with me. Now that you've seen the power of what Serenitext can do for you, if you feel it's something you can use, go ahead and sign up, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.